Hello, everyone, and welcome to English for Life, the podcast where you learn English and learn about life at the same time. I'm Alex.
And I'm Mia. Today we are talking about something important for everyone: discipline.
Yes, discipline. Don't worry, it's not a scary word. It just means the ability to do what you need to do, even when you don't feel like it.
Exactly. If you have discipline, you can study English every day, go to the gym, eat healthy food, or even keep your room clean.
My room needs some discipline, too.
Mine too. So, Alex, why do you think discipline is important?
Well, I think discipline is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. If we only do things when we feel motivated, we will do less. But if we have discipline, we can do them even on lazy days.
Oh, I like that. So, discipline is a muscle in our mind. And here's the good news: you can train it.
Yes, and we will talk about how to train it in this episode. But first, Mia, can you tell us a time when you used discipline?
Sure, last year I wanted to read one book every month. In the beginning, it was easy. I was excited. But after 2 months, I got busy. I didn't want to read at night, but I told myself, just read for 10 minutes. I did that every night, and guess what? I finished all 12 books.
Wow, that's amazing. And it shows one of the secrets to discipline. Start small.
Yes, when something is small, it feels easy. And when it feels easy, we can do it again and again.
Okay, friends, in the next part, we will talk about 3 simple steps to build discipline. They are so simple, you can start today. Welcome back, friends. In the first part, we talked about what discipline is and why it's important. Now, we will share 3 easy steps to help you build discipline. These steps are so simple that you can start right after you listen to this podcast.
Yes, and remember, discipline is like a muscle. You can train it little by little. So don't try to do everything in one day.
Right. Okay, step number 1 is start small and stay consistent.
When you start something, it's easy to be excited at first. But after some time, excitement goes away. That's why starting small is important. For example, if you want to write in English, don't say, I will write for 1 hour every day. That is too big in the beginning. Instead, write for just 5 minutes every day.
Exactly. 5 minutes sounds easy. And when something is easy, your brain says, sure, I can do that. If you do it every day, it becomes a habit.
And habits are like magic. They make discipline feel natural.
Okay, step number 2 is make a clear plan.
Oh, yes, this one is important. If your plan is not clear, your brain feels confused. And when you are confused, you don't start. For example, if you say, I will learn English tomorrow, that's too general. But if you say, tomorrow at 7 p.m., I will listen to an English podcast for 10 minutes, now your brain knows exactly what to do.
Yes, a clear plan removes the decision. You don't have to think, what should I do? You just follow the plan.
And step number 3 is remove distractions.
This one is my favorite. Sometimes the problem is not that we are lazy, it's that there are too many things pulling our attention.
Like the phone. You want to study English, but your phone is saying, look at me, I have a new message.
Yes, exactly. So before you start working, put your phone in another room or turn off notifications. Make it easy to focus.
When you remove distractions, your brain can give all its energy to one thing, and that makes discipline much easier.
So let's review the 3 steps. Step 1, start small and stay consistent. Step 2, make a clear plan. Step 3, remove distractions.
If you do these three things, you will see your discipline grow stronger.
And remember, discipline is not about being perfect. It's about showing up again and again, even if you make mistakes.
Yes, every small action is like a brick. One brick doesn't make a house, but many bricks together make something strong.
I love that image. Okay, friends, in the next chapter, we will share some fun challenges you can try this week to practice your discipline.
Welcome back, everyone. In the last part, we gave you 3 simple steps to build discipline. Now we're going to make it even more practical. We will give you real tips and a little discipline challenge you can start today.
Yes, these tips are small, but they work really well if you try them. You don't need to be a superhero, you just need to take one step at a time.
All right, let's start with tip 1. Use the 2-minute rule. If something takes less than 2 minutes to start, just do it right away. For example, I will read for 2 minutes. Most of the time, you'll read longer. The hardest part is starting.
That's true. Starting is like pushing a heavy door. It feels hard at first, but once it's open, it's easy to keep going.
Tip 2. Track your progress. Write down what you do each day. If you study English, mark it on a calendar. Seeing the marks grow is motivating. You don't want to break the chain.
I use this for my workouts. When I see 10 days in a row, I don't want to stop.
Tip 3. Reward yourself. After you finish your daily task, give yourself a small reward. It can be something simple like listening to your favorite song, making a cup of tea, or watching a short funny video.
Yes, but here's the trick. Only give yourself the reward after you finish the task. That way your brain connects the good feeling with discipline.
And tip 4, have an accountability partner. This means a friend or family member who knows your goal and checks on you. If you know someone will ask, "Did you study today?" you'll be more likely to do it.
I do this with my cousin. We message each other every night about our goals. Sometimes we even send photos for proof.
And tip 5, make it fun. If your goal feels boring, change the way you do it. Want to learn English? Try a song, a game, or a funny YouTube video. Want to exercise? Dance instead of running.
Yes, discipline is easier when you enjoy the process. Okay, now for the discipline challenge. Here's what we want you to try this week. 1. Choose one small habit you want to build. It could be reading an English article, writing 5 sentences in English, or walking for 10 minutes. 2. Use the 2-minute rule to start. 3. Track your progress every day for 7 days. 4. Remove one distraction during the time you do the habit. And 5. Celebrate after each day. And remember, don't try to be perfect. If you miss a day, that's okay. Just start again the next day.
Yes, discipline is not about never falling. It's about always getting back up.
All right, friends, in our next and final chapter, we'll share common mistakes people make when trying to build discipline and how to avoid them. Welcome back, friends! So far, we've talked about what discipline is, how to build it, and some useful tips. But let's be honest, sometimes we try and we still fail. Why? Because we make mistakes.
Yes, and that's okay. Everyone makes mistakes when learning discipline. The good news is we can learn from them.
All right, let's go through 5 common mistakes and how to avoid them.
Mistake 1, starting too big. If your first goal is huge, it's like trying to climb a mountain on your first day of hiking. You get tired, you give up. Start small, even smaller than you think.
Exactly. If your goal is to read in English, start with 1 page, not a whole book. Success gives you energy to keep going.
Mistake 2, relying only on motivation. Motivation is like the weather. It changes every day. If you only work when you feel motivated, you won't be consistent.
Yes, discipline is doing the work even when you don't feel like it. That's why having a plan is so powerful. It doesn't ask if you're in the mood.
Mistake 3, not removing distractions. We said it before, but it's so important. If your phone is next to you, it's like having a cookie next to someone on a diet. Hard to resist.
Put the cookie in another room. Out of sight, out of mind.
Mistake 4, being too hard on yourself. Some people think discipline means being strict all the time. But if you punish yourself for every small mistake, you'll lose the energy to try again.
Yes, think of yourself like a good coach. A good coach pushes the player, but also says, "Good job, you can do it."
Mistake 5, forgetting to rest. If you work all the time with no breaks, you get tired and stop. Rest is part of discipline. It's like charging your phone battery. You need energy to keep going.
That's such an important point. Rest is not being lazy. It's preparing for more action.
So, friends, remember, start small. Don't depend only on motivation. Remove distractions. Be kind to yourself and take breaks.
If you avoid these mistakes, your discipline will grow faster and feel easier.
In our next chapter, we're going to share real-life stories of people who built discipline and how they did it. These stories will inspire you to keep going.
Welcome back, friends. You've heard our tips and our stories. Now it's time to take action. We've made a 7-day discipline plan for you. It's simple, short, and you can do it no matter how busy you are.
Yes, each day has one small task. If you follow the plan, you'll start building your discipline muscle without feeling stressed.
Okay, here we go. Day 1, choose your habit.
Me. Today, just choose one small habit you want to start. It could be reading one page in English, walking for 10 minutes, or drinking more water. Only one habit. Keep it small. Day 2, make a clear plan.
Decide exactly when and where you will do your habit. Example, I'll read one page in English at 8 p.m. at my desk. Write it down.
Day 3, remove one distraction. Before you start your habit today, remove something that might stop you. Turn off your phone, close the TV, or move to a quiet place.
Day 4, use the 2-minute rule. Today, start your habit with just 2 minutes. Even if you don't want to do more, that's okay. The goal is simply to start.
Day 5, track your progress. Make a simple mark on a calendar or in a notebook when you finish your habit. This helps you see your success and feel motivated to keep going.
Day 6, reward yourself. After you do your habit today, give yourself a small reward. Maybe a cup of tea, a piece of chocolate, or a funny video. Celebrate the win.
Day 7, reflect and plan ahead. Today, think about your week. How many days did you do your habit? How did you feel? If you missed a day, that's okay. Just plan for the next week.
If you follow this plan, you'll see that discipline is not about big changes. It's about small, consistent steps.
And remember, the goal is not to be perfect. The goal is to keep going.
In our next chapter, we're going to answer listener questions about discipline, including, how do I stay disciplined when I feel lazy? And how do I get back on track after stopping? Welcome back, friends! This is our final chapter in today's episode, and we're going to do something special. Answer listener questions about discipline.
Yes, we ask you to send us your questions, and we picked some that many people might have. Let's jump in. Question 1. How do I stay disciplined when I feel lazy?
Good question. First, remember that feeling lazy is normal. The trick is to make the task so small that you can't say no. Tell yourself, I'll just start for 2 minutes. Often you'll keep going.
And if you really don't want to continue, that's okay. You still did something. That keeps the habit alive.
Question 2. What if I miss a day? Is my discipline broken?
Not at all. Missing one day is okay. Just make sure you don't miss 2 days in a row. That's the key. 1 break is a rest. 2 breaks can become a habit to stop.
Exactly. Discipline is not about being perfect. It's about coming back again and again.
Question 3. How do I build discipline when life gets really busy?
When life is busy, reduce your habit to the smallest version possible. If you usually study English for 20 minutes, do just 2 minutes. The goal is to keep the habit alive even in busy times.
Yes. Think of it like watering a plant. Even a little water keeps it alive until you can give more later.
Question 4. How do I avoid getting bored?
Me. Change the way you do your habit. If you're learning English, try a new podcast, watch a short movie clip, or talk to a friend online. Keeping it fresh makes discipline more fun.
And remember, discipline doesn't mean doing it the same way forever. It means showing up even if the method changes.
Friends, discipline is not magic. It's a skill. Anyone can learn it, including you.
Start small, stay consistent, and be kind to yourself. Your future self will thank you.
Me. We hope this episode helps you not only with discipline, but also with your English.
Yes, and if you enjoyed this, share it with a friend. Maybe you can even build discipline together.
That's it for today's episode. Until next time, keep going, keep growing, and keep learning.